Hey guys, so today we're going to finish decorating the beach house, which I made in the last video, and I will give you a tour at the end. Also, the current house value is at 85k, so we're gonna see how much that increases by the end of this video. So I guess the first thing I'm going to start with would be the entryway. I'm thinking of adding a bench that you would normally see when you go in the house and then you have a place to sit. I'm also going to add a clothing rack like in the photo so that you can hang your clothes and it looks more friendly when you go in the house. Also, there's this hack: if you put some hanging towels over the clothing rack and if you resize them slightly with each other, you can kind of see that it looks like jackets and clothes that are hanging. So I've kind of colored them in a beachy theme here, so I think it looks pretty good. Also, I've seen other people use structurals to add more detail to their ceilings, so I'm going to do something like that. So I'm going to use the planks and then do like two of them side by side and then make it look like these separate lightings are actually like one lighting fixture. Also, I'm going to use another structural, the large round rod one, to add more detail to the kitchen stools. I'm just going to layer them on top of each other and then make like the back of the chair and then do two more on the side. I'm also going to add a bunk bed here so then more people can sleep. And I'm going to add a wardrobe here so then people can like change their clothes. And then back downstairs, I'm going to add the console table that I talked about before. More like I think I talked about it. But yeah, I'm just gonna change some colors of it and make it like darker and like it has like black metal on it. And then I'm going to add some more decorations on it, so some seashells because this is a beach house, and some more books. So now we're moving on to the living room, and I think I've decided to make a little office area at the back of the living room because I imagine this to be a vacation home. So ideally you wouldn't want to bring that much work to do when you're on holiday because holidays are fun. So I'm gonna do this little lighting thing that I do in a lot of my builds. So basically you would have three pendants, two on one side and one on the other side, and then you would like use the resize tool and then make it like different sizes. So now it looks like this. I'm going to add some structurals, the beam plank thing over the top, so then it's like kind of flush with the bookshelf. And I think this turned out pretty good, but I'm thinking of extending that plank thing all the way over the bookshelf so then it looks like a section of the room instead of just a chunk of it. Why did that sound like I'm cutting cake? So this is the front of the living room, and I think I'm gonna add some console tables and then make it kind of have storage come out. So I'm going to get these box thingies from storage and then I'm going to add them all together, like resize it a bit, and then add them all together to make a bigger shelf cube drawer thing. I think it actually turned out pretty well, so I'm going to add a wall TV on top of it now. Oh, I just had a great idea. Okay, maybe it's not that great, but if I add some LED strip lights around it, maybe it would look a bit more modern, futuristic kind of vibe. I think this actually looks pretty nice. I just made a little outline of the TV on the wall, but I think it doesn't look that bad, but I think it looks a bit empty. So I left the living room, so I moved on to the kitchen, and I think I'll just have a sped up montage of me decorating it because there's not really much I could talk about here, so. So this is around what the kitchen currently looks like, and now we're going to move on to the dining nook. I didn't want it to look too messy, so I guess I'll just add a table runner there and then change some colors of it. And here I'm going to add a sort of a family notice board, if you will, at the side of the kitchen, because I didn't really want a plant there because it would be a bit much. So I think this would make the house feel more lived in because you have like post-it notes everywhere and stuff. And here I'm just decorating the upstairs bathroom. So I kind of want a dual sink kind of situation. So then I added 3 counters and I put 2 sinks on top, basically. And I also wanted each sink to have its own mirror. So I took these industrial mirrors and then put it over each sink. And I think that looks pretty good. So I deleted that shelf from before and I'm adding a step stool on top of the table to act as a little step-up shelf. And then I'm gonna put some plants and other toiletries around it. And now I moved back into the living room and I'm just adding some more pillows on it. So I'm just gonna speed it up for you guys. So this is how the living room turned out, and I think it's pretty nice for like the sofas with the pillows. And now we're just going to finish off the bottom bit of the house, which is just lacking the laundry room. So let's go. So the first thing I'll do is add some laundry machines. Why is this so expensive? I ended up using the cheaper washing machines because I doubt I'll be actually coming down here to do laundry anyway, so a cheap machine will do. And this is around what the laundry part of this room will be like. It's pretty normal, pretty standard, nothing that special. I think I'll add a broom here in case people want to clean up their houses. And then I changed my idea about the back of the house. So I'm going to make an elevated platform thing at the back of the house now instead of a weird, very fake looking C formation. So on the platform on top of the lower platforms, I added I copied the chairs from the inside living room and pulled it outside, and I think it looks okay. And I also added a little gardening area in case someone in the house decided they want to do some gardening while they're on vacation. And here I'm just using a fence to outline the pool area. And I'm also going to use fences to outline the garden area as well. So I made the floor into sand, and here I am just adding a few more plants around the property. And then here I'm just adding a few more beach decorations, such as the beach lounge chair and a sun umbrella, if that's even a thing. And here I'm just going to add some grills for like a barbecue party, potentially. So guys, I've actually finished the beach house, and this is what it currently looks like from all sides. So now let me take you on a tour of it. This house is currently at 207K. Oh, actually the house bills just came in. So the house bill's around 623. Anyway, so if we go up the stairs, we have this little area where you can like look at birds on your way into your house. And then once you go in, we have this little console table under the staircase moment here, and then this is like a pet bag in case people brought their pets on vacation. So moving on to the kitchen, it's pretty simple. We have this notice board for the family, and that kind of looks like an advertisement photo, but it's okay. And then here we have our drink station where you can make your tea or coffee. And we have the sink with a little towel to make it look a bit more lived in. And then we have the dish drying rack. And then here we have the rest of your appliances. And then we have these custom chairs as well. Stools, maybe. And then microwave and all the other appliances. And then here, this is the dining room where you can just eat, basically. And then we can Here we move on to the living room, which is very spacious, I think. And then we have our little office space in the back in case some important work things happen. And I'm just gonna sit down before I actually faint because I don't want to pay bills. So then here is the living room. We have a little kids' toy area. Well, you could imagine it to be, I guess. And then outside, it's actually nighttime, but it's okay because I added a lot of these garden lights, so I think it looks pretty, I think. And then here we have some basically sofas are copied from the inside. And then we have the garden down there. We have a hammock here in case you want to take a nap. And then we have gardening space here in case someone decides that they want to garden on vacation. And then here it's very simple, just a small pool here. And then we have some lounge chairs. Is that what they're called? Lounge chairs here. And then we have the porch here, and then we have the grills here for when you want to host a barbecue party, maybe. And then inside we have this little storage area, and then we have the laundry room, and then you can take your laundry, use it through the machine, and then you can put it away at this dresser here. And then this is the garage, very simple. I just have a few markings down there for a car and a bike maybe. And then here, this is just one of the new garage doors. I actually really like this one. It's from one of the newer updates. So moving on upstairs, there's some different related photos all around the house. And then in here, this is the kids' bedroom. And there's a bunk bed for 2 kids, and I added a bit of pillows, blankets, stuffed animals to make it look a bit better. So then this is a little play area for the kids. And then we have a little dollhouse here, a trash can there, and a wardrobe there. And they also have their own private balcony in case they want to look at the sea, which is non-existent, but we can pretend. This is the bathroom. It's just a dual sink here, and then some more toiletries here, bathtub there, and just bath lights. And then here is the master bedroom. It's not that fancy, but it has a double bed, and then just very simple wardrobe here and there. And then they also have their own little balcony area. So yeah, that's the tour of the beach house. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye for now!